What's up, you guys? My name is Charlie. I am a kindergarten teacher here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and welcome to my last day of winter break and the start of the new school year. Let's go. Okay, so if you couldn't tell, I am in my car. Let me take these off. I'm in my car. It is the last day of winter break, and I am going into school today for... My goal is like an hour and a half, maybe 2 at the most. I, for the most part, get everything cleaned up, but they did put up these like new TVs that I want to check out. I want to make sure there's not a mess left that I have to clean up from it. And then I pretty much cleaned up all the Christmas stuff, but I do have like... sorry, there's like people coming out, so it distracted me. But I do have like a Christmas tree I need to take down still, and I think for the most part the rest of it is cleaned up, or I'm hoping. So I want to get those things cleaned up today, and then I have like the majority of my copies already ready to go, but I do want to there's like, I want to do like New Year's for tomorrow, so I want to get some of that stuff copied and ready to go too. So the rest of my day though, after this, my plan, I'm gonna take you guys with me, but I want to get like grocery shopping done, do my meal prepping, and then my son has practice tonight, so we're like back into the full swing. I like the structure, and then at the same time, I always feel like I could never be a stay-at-home mom, and then a winter break or a break comes and I'm like, I could totally do this. So yeah, here we go. So in my last video, I had told you guys my Christmas one, how we had to like come up with all these adjectives about ourselves, and we didn't know what they were going to be used for. Mine are so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, so my school's really beautiful. It's I've never done like a tour of my new school, but I feel like I need to. But it's really cool because it's like a 2-story, and I love it. It just gives it such like a dope vibe. I don't know how else to describe it, but I'm so excited to see this TV right now, like you don't even know. It feels honestly good to like be back, to be real. I do like structure and routine. I'm also debating whether I'm gonna like take this down today or not. I kind of want to. Look, it's like half. I'm totally gonna take you guys inside with me while I open the door for the first time since winter break. Whoa. It's on, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to like shut it off. Oh my gosh, I need to get my stuff off the floor so I can like go play. Oh my god, this is so exciting. And they cleaned up. Okay, last time when I came in over the break, I didn't show you guys, but there was like such a mess on the floor. Let me recap. Hold on. Dude, this is like so exciting. I can't even tell you. Oh my gosh. What? Okay, I'm gonna set this up so like we could play. Are we ready for this? I'm not gonna lie, might end up staying here a little longer than I anticipated, but I don't want to like not know how to use this for tomorrow. Yes, welcome to CCSD, where we get no training on anything new that we get until we've already figured out how to do it on our own. But this is like super exciting. I obviously have to like do something with my numbers because I feel like I need to like move them to the side, but then it's like gonna bother me. I don't know. I have to figure that part out, but let's see. Next. Device name. There's a keyboard over here. Let's see. Let's see. It came with this keyboard. Is it on? Oh. Let's see. I'm just playing with stuff and I have no idea. Okay. Maybe not. Okay, I have to tell you, I'm like so excited at the fact that usually before when I had my smartboard, like I had to have the lights off in order for the kids to see it. So it's nice that like they'll be able to see what's going on without me having to like shut the lights off all the time. Like I do like to have, I have to figure out how I see that this is a remote. Hello? Oh, this is cool. Welcome to Jaeger's show. I don't know what else to call it. This looks like one of those. Okay, let's see. This looks like one of those ones that you put like, hello? Oh, so this is like one of those ones that you wear so that like all the kids can hear you. It's a little scary. I feel like I'm already so loud enough. Let's shut it off. Power. Okay, I gotta figure out. Oh, there we go. Okay, you had to hold it down for the power. I do like that it has a box because I feel like I'd want to keep it in the box so I don't lose it, if that makes sense. I don't feel like I would use that one, or I don't know. I can't say which one I'm going to use because I don't know, but we're going to keep it, I think, down here. So this way I have it. Oh my god, this new technology is crazy. I feel like I need to focus though and like get my stuff done for tomorrow, but like I need to know how to use this because we're gonna need it. We can't like not have something for tomorrow, you know? Okay, I feel like everybody's gonna be freaking out tomorrow because they're gonna have no idea how to use this, and yet here it's gonna be. All right, for right now, I have no idea how to like, we need to get onto the Wi-Fi, the password. Okay, I'm shutting it off for this so you don't know our password. So I was reading some emails and apparently everyone else's is pretty much set up, but there are some classrooms that are having a hard time getting them connected with the Wi-Fi, and of course mine is one of them. So I'm really glad I came in today because this tells me that I won't be able to do like any of the things I normally do. We pretty much like won't have a screen now for who knows how long, which is, that's great, right? So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure something out. So I'm glad. I hate this for me because now I'm gonna be thinking about this my whole last day, but stupid thing. All right, well, while we're waiting for us to figure out what I'm gonna do with this TV, we're gonna take the tree down and start being productive. Well, the tree is all taken down. I'm trying to like not be super overwhelmed right now while I'm thinking about how I have like no screen to show the kids tomorrow. And if you're like unfamiliar, like what that like means for my class is that like I do so many like songs. We have like a whole PowerPoint in the morning that we go through with like a whole bunch of songs and all our morning routine and stuff like that. So I'm having to kind of just like think in my head of like what I'm gonna do otherwise, song wise. Like I possibly will just play it from my computer and we could just sing it. It's just a lot different when it could be like interactive for the kids, you know? So I definitely will be bringing my laptop tomorrow so that this way the kids could see that. There we go. This way the kids could see that and I can just project it from there. Thank God I came in today, guys. Hold on. Sorry, no, that was super loud. I was really like debating whether to come in to be honest with you, because it's like, oh, who wants to spend their last day of break at school? But like, thank God I did. I would have been like probably cussing out my job and contemplating all life choices tomorrow if I would have waited. Oh my God. Okay, on to the next thing. I have all my copies being made. Can you tell the difference in my voice? I'm like kind of stressing out now. But I just like, I don't know how long it's going to take them to get the internet up on this screen. And it just kind of sucks because with kinder especially, it's like you just want like routine and structure, and I just have one that really needs it. So I'm kind of just like anticipating a little bit what it will be like without the screen, and oh man, going back to teaching like with no technology. But it's all good. I need to stay positive and like have like positive mindset. But the funny part is that like before the break, I knew these TVs were coming, so I was gonna try to like eliminate like all of the things I had up on the board just because we lost like 8 inches on the boards that we had. So I was like, oh, if I could eliminate some of this, I'll still have like good board space. And then I was gonna transition like all of my calendar and our morning routine to just being a PowerPoint. But this is like one of those things where it tells you to not rely solely on technology, because like now tomorrow and for who knows how long, like I won't have technology. So I'm gonna need it right here. So I'm gonna kind of like, I have some things like at home that I'm gonna bring in to like put up tomorrow, but I am gonna take like the months, like we kind of just do this in a song, so I am gonna take this down as a visual and like days of the week and the weather. Like they saw it all first semester, so I don't feel bad taking it down, and I'm gonna kind of put up like new have to ones that I want to. But yeah, so this is kind of like where my head is at right now. So I've like changed our date. I'm putting these things up for us. It's like all of our little calendar doohickeys and things. I want to have those up. I definitely need to get the calendar up and take down like the other ones. So yeah, this is where I'm at right now. Freaking out, but you know, just tell me not to. And only because it's like, God, I really like wasn't gonna come into you guys, and I like can't imagine. We didn't know for sure when these would be done. I just kind of was like, oh, just in case, let me do it. And by that I just mean like I had moved like all of the stuff in case, you know. But like if I didn't come in today, can you imagine like the anxiety of like the teachers that didn't come in over break, and they're gonna like come in tomorrow and it's gonna be all different, and oh my God, my heart just goes out to them. I do like need to get a better system for my calendar. I just kind of was like super last minute as far as the decor this year. But that's one thing I do need to like for next year. I think too, like I change my theme every year, so then it makes it to where like I'm doing new stuff. But I think my calendar, I kind of want to start going with like a more basic approach. I always like try to pull blacks in and stuff. Last year was like a little different. I tried to like not, and it's just not me. So we're gonna go back to like basics and what we know. And yeah, I have this like little container that I keep all of like the special day ones in, like when we have no school and stuff like that. So I need to see actually if there's like an MLK one, because I know in a couple weeks we have MLK Day, Memorial Day, a birthday, a Mother's Day, Easter. I feel like there would have to be, since it's like a holiday and we're off. Oh, 100th Day, that will be coming soon. That'll be so fun. President's, we're supposed to have a field trip. I have not done the paperwork, but I need to for it, and I'm hoping it's not too late, because I will feel super bad if it is. Let's see. It doesn't look like there's an MLK one. Or otherwise it's gonna be like the last one. Oh, there's a Groundhog's Day. That's cool. I should keep that kind of fresh. Earth Day. There's a Juneteenth. Father's. Oh, there is a Martin Luther King. Sweet. Okay. We might do Chinese New Year too. So I like to pull those out. I try to honestly put them up like on the calendar. So then like the kids and I will kind of talk about like approaching certain ones and stuff like that. And that's like always super fun. So I'm trying to be a lot better at like putting these things away like after we've used them and stuff like that, so that this way like they don't get lost and things like that. Always accessible. I keep like the birthday ones, I have them all out right now, but I'll keep those in here too, so that this way if birthdays are coming up and stuff, I could easily just put them in there. I'll put the New Year's one up. Alright, let me do this real quick and stop blabbering. Alright guys, I was unsuccessful with getting the TV up. I really tried. It's alright, it is what it is. I'm letting it go. I'm giving it to God. Okay, so I stayed today for like 2 hours, maybe a little more, which was not what I wanted to do today, but it's okay. I didn't get done like everything I anticipated or wanted to, but I've also learned that it's like there's just always stuff to do. Like, let's be real, there's always stuff to do. So, but because we don't have our board for tomorrow, I'm not sure if people will be like in and out trying to fix it. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going to be going on. So I have everything ready for tomorrow. I wanted to do, like I told you guys, like a New Year kind of thing anyway. So I'm hoping that will give me time to just kind of figure out what's going on with everything else. And then I also will be getting a new student teacher tomorrow. So I don't want to say that I have to give them busy work, but I do need like a couple of activities where like they could kind of do it on their own, so that this way like her and I know who she is, but we haven't like had any conversations or stuff like that. So yeah, all those things will be happening tomorrow. So it's gonna be a super busy day. I hope y'all are ready. Are you ready? Because I'm feeling like I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. How about that? I feel like I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. So yes, I think our writing craft for tomorrow is going to be a disco ball, and they'll write. I think I'm honestly gonna try to like cut them out for them tonight, because just with like some of the changes and us not having the board, I don't want to set off my new kiddo, and cutting is like not his thing, y'all. It's not his thing. So if I could eliminate some of that tomorrow, I think it'll just be easier for everybody, like the less steps we have to do while we're getting back into the routine. And I'm going to introduce some new things tomorrow, so hold on to your hats, people. What's up, you guys? Okay, today was the first day back from winter break. I know yesterday you were like in here with me while I was like going through all of my technological issues. But okay, here's a run through of our day. I came in this morning and they actually sent someone, my admin had seen that I posted on my Instagram that I was like having a minor freak out, and she actually had called, and someone like came in last night to fix my internet for me and everything from I don't even know where, but they fixed it. So my smart TV was all working today, but the internet was down across our entire district this morning. Yeah, that happened. So we didn't have internet for like the first half of the school day. I was kind of fortunate in my classroom. It was like pretty spotty throughout the day, so at least I was able to like get on and take attendance, and then by the afternoon I was able to be like up and running, which was really cool. And then let's see. And then my teacher bestie next door was not feeling well, so she actually went home today, so we split kids. So I did have extra kids in here today. But it honestly was like a really good first day back. Like it was nice for me just because like the majority of almost all the kids were here, and it just really made me feel like we're gonna have a really good second semester. I got to meet my new student teacher today, like formally, so that was like really cool, and I think she's gonna be like an awesome addition to our class. So I'm like super excited for like this semester and just like all the things. Let me show you. Can I show you the smart TV? It's so cool. So it's legit like another computer. You could get into it like two different ways. I can like project my screen from my computer, or it literally has its own computer. So like on the side, okay, let me flip this so you're not like staring usually at my face. So you could see like on the side of it, it has like its own power button and everything. So it's legit its own computer, and it's so nice because my old smartboard was never calibrated and was always off. Sometimes the pens worked, sometimes they didn't. So it was so nice today to have this, and I didn't get like all day I was projecting it from my computer, and then like after school just now I figured out how to get the rest of it up and running. So I'm so excited. It's so beautiful and it's so nice. I did put up this, I know yesterday I had like told you guys I was gonna do something with it. So you could see like today's January 3rd. So we pull like the number of the day, and we do like the dots, the tally marks for it, the tens and ones for it. And then today I introduced them to the penny. Usually second semester on maps they end up seeing coins, and it used to be a kindergarten standard and it's not anymore, but I do like to expose them to it. I always like end up referencing. I do it this time of year because we'll like vaguely introduce all of them, and then when we do presidents it kind of makes all those last connections for them that they need. So yeah, and I mean currency and resources and all those things are standards for us though, so I do tie in like scarcity and those type of things into their curriculum with like the money and everything, and how it's important to save and be diligent and use it wisely, all those things. But for the most part, just because we had extra kiddos in here today, it was very much a lot of like getting back to the routine and getting back to like the schedule and everybody being here. So we didn't do too much of like the New Year stuff like I wanted to, but I was glad to be over prepared than under prepared today, and I even had extra copies, so like it was a really good first day back. So I'm excited for tomorrow to get into like the full swing of things, but good first day back. Day 2 of being back from winter break. It actually went really well today. They gave us, usually on our Wednesdays we have like some type of staff meeting or PLC or something like that, but this day, since we met yesterday about our new smart TVs, they gave us this morning, which was like super nice. Like it was nice. I'm like kind of tweaking our long range a little bit, so I just kind of I've been starting to invest time into that. Sorry, my daughter wanted to tell me about her good score on her test. But yeah, so today was like really good. I did figure out, I know I was telling you guys yesterday, I was like not able to get like the computer part up yet, but I got the computer part all hooked up, and that went really well. I will say the only downfall to the smart TV is that I can't, like we did boom cards today and they're not able to like slide because it's a computer, so like you would have to click as you would with a mouse and drag. But like I don't want them to use like my keyboard and mouse, just because I don't know like how fragile it is, and I really don't want like something that all the kids are touching. So I'm gonna have to like start making my own boom cards where like they could just click the answers or tap them, or like just find ones that like you could just tap. So that was kind of a bummer. I mean I can like still assign them the boom cards and they could like do the drag thing on their Chromebook, which is like what I'll end up doing, but that was kind of a bummer just because I like to kind of do them whole group first, at least a couple of them, and then kind of like reinforce it on their own boom learning. But that's literally the only downfall I've had so far. But it's so nice though, because before, when we had the smart boards, because of the lighting in the classroom and like where they are, I would always have to shut the lights off every time we would use the smart board or the Elmo, and at least now like I don't have to do that. So the only thing is like the Elmo now that's like for this it's not long enough to like be on my desk, but I want to be like in front of them anyway. So I think I have like a stand-up table at home that I was using during like pandemic teaching when we were working from home. So I think I'm gonna bring it to school tomorrow and like set it up on this side, and then set up the Elmo and all those things. So I'll show you that tomorrow when I come in. But today there's the cutest Sesame Street video about New Year's resolutions and how it's a promise to ourselves. And it goes like, and it shows like Elmo and like how they're celebrating the new year, and it talks about the resolution. So it was like such a great way and totally appropriate for kinders of talking about New Year's and resolutions. So we talked about resolutions today and how it's a promise and a goal for ourselves for like the new year. And so today we did a class of vision board of just things that like we would each like to accomplish or learn this year. So I'm going to show you some of them because they're so cute. So for this kiddo, his goal was to help his mom more around the house, which I thought was awesome. We had a friend who wanted to learn how to ride a scooter. Someone else wanted to learn how to skateboard. This friend wanted to be a better artist. So super, super cute. This is up in my TBT as a freebie. If you would like it, you would just have to like print it. I just printed it on Astra Brights, and then in the freebie there's like little disco balls that they could write their goal on, or I just did sticky notes, but I know like some of the time like sticky notes don't always stay, so I actually had just because we're gonna use this chart for like the rest of the week with our learning, I like went by when they were at specials and I just kind of put glue underneath and then just like pressed it all down. Just because we're gonna be using it throughout the week now with the rest of our writing. So this was kind of like day one of like the writing process. So tomorrow we'll be doing this was kind of like the planning part of it, and then tomorrow we'll actually be writing about the illustration that we drew. So but other than that, it's a really good day. I'll take it. Woohoo! And only 2 more days left. Yes. Y'all, it rained on and off pretty much all day today, which is like very weird for Las Vegas. So it just made it feel like a super long day. Like I was just not into it. Was one of those days where like if I didn't have a student teacher, I probably would have done different things. If you know, you know. But yeah, the day just dragged, and then on top of it I was missing like 6 kids, so like it just was, I didn't want to do too much to where like then I'm having to like reteach to a whole more than a small group's worth, if that makes sense. So we kind of, it's time for Ames Web benchmarking anyway, so I did put them in centers for a decent amount of time today so I could get some of the benchmarking done. And we kind of did activities where like they kind of were like independent activities that they could do by themselves or with a partner, and then this way like I was able to kind of get some testing done. So I'm about like a third of the way through, which feels pretty good. So I'll kind of try to bang out a bunch more tomorrow and then finish up like whoever wasn't not going to be here tomorrow, so next week. And then yeah, that's it. We kind of didn't do like any of the other things I wanted to. It was really a bummer not going outside. Does anyone hate when like they can't go outside? I've actually been sitting here after school. You could see like outside it's sun's finally coming out and it's like drying up, but I'm such like a paranoid baby about driving in the rain, especially our freeways. People drive so scary. So I didn't want to like, I've been letting it clear up, so because I didn't want to drive home in the rain when it was really bad. It scares me, I'm not even gonna lie, mostly because of other people, and then even like myself, I just get scared of like how I would respond. So yeah, but tomorrow we'll finish up the week and hopefully more kids will be here and the day will go faster. And even if it doesn't, it's Friday, so I feel like what could go wrong on a Friday, right? Friday has found us, and thank you Jesus, because when was it a Friday? I think it was like full moon. It had to be a full moon. Had to. We just split kids today unexpectedly, which really stunk just because yesterday I told you how I was like almost bored because not all of them were here. Well, Toby's the opposite. Today they were all here, and then I had like 7 extra on top of it. So I was regretting just a little bit of waiting to do the writing, because then it was like I had this other class too. So but we finished it. Do you want to see the board? Yes, let's go see it. So we did our goal setting. We finished it. It came out so cute. I love when things like you have something in your brain and then it comes out how you think. But glow getters, so cute, right? I'm gonna flip it so I can show you some like up close. I let them color them like whatever patterns they wanted to. This is like just the border I had created to go with it, and the letters I printed out on black to like pop on the white. And so they just colored them, and then we added glitter at the end. My New Year goal is to learn to draw. This one, to eat healthy food. Let's see, to be nice to friends. So they did really good with them. I was so proud of them. My custodians are gonna want to kill me because glitter everywhere. And I've started to vacuum while my phone was charging. Okay, I legit bring a pocket chart out. Like, if anyone ever wonders how I record everything, I put like this clip on my pocket chart, and it's like literally a mobile phone holder. Which I don't know if the binder clip can, oh, it's stuck on my child's backpack, hold on. I don't know if the binder clip can harm my phone, but so far it has not. But I legit have glitter everywhere in my room. I just want to show you, like, are you ready for this? Yeah, that's about what the carpet looks like around my whole classroom. So despite our custodians being amazing and always cleaning up my messes, I don't want to do that to them on a Friday, so I'm gonna vacuum real quick. Pause. Okay, my vacuum's not the strongest, so there's still a little bit, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was. But you're gonna sit here and help me plan for next week, because I need to get out of here. You see this? That's what happens when your mom's a teacher and she tries to do all the things. So yes, next week we are getting into the It and It family. So I'm kind of like, I never usually like staying on Fridays, just to be real, but I haven't wanted to in a long time, and I haven't been this happy like with teaching and work in this long, so I'm honestly like embracing it. It like feels good to like just feel back to myself, to be honest with you. So I'm kind of embracing it a little bit. I also don't like going into the next week like not being prepared or having like a plan. I don't want to say a plan because I have my long range, but I don't want to go into next week like not having things like for the most part laid out, just because I've just learned that things will come up unexpectedly, and like God forbid, I'd rather be prepared and have something in the drawers than not prepared. Next week we're gonna analyze like 2D shapes and kind of more so talk about the attributes. We're on Envisions, we're on lesson 13. I kind of skipped around because just a rebel over here, but is that Wednesday? I will say, if you don't have like one of these carts to like put all your stuff in for the next week, it's like the most amazing thing. It's definitely been like a game changer. And then what I do is like down here in those black buckets, I keep, whenever I have parents come in, I will have them like make copies for later on in the week, and so, or like for weeks to come, and then I just stick it down there. And then when I'm ready for it, I just like pull out the tab and it's good to go. So like I didn't even have to stay after and make copies today. I did put up that bulletin board, but at least I didn't have to do copies and stuff. And then I have a parent coming in Tuesday, so she'll be able to copy the other things that I'll need. So yay! But I'm super excited. Next week we're doing snowmen. It's one of my absolute favorite themes to do, so I'm so excited. just can't hide it. I have no plans this weekend at all. It's kind of bizarre. It's weird, but I'm going to embrace it. I hope all of you have a fantastic weekend. Okay, before I let you go though, I have to tell you, in my last video, I was telling you guys how we had to come up with these adjectives to describe ourselves. We needed 5 of them. And in my last video, I vented about how, like, I didn't know what to pick. Like, if it's that time of the month, I'm kind of, like, crabby or not nice. And then days like today, this morning, I was, like, kind of bish. But then now I'm like joyful, energetic, vibing. So I was so stressed at the time when I had to send these 5 adjectives, because not only did I have to do this, but I had like report cards, student gift, parent gift, comments, SLPPs, testing. It was just all the things. So it was just like bad timing. So I was kind of like, all right, you want adjectives? Here they are. So what did I pick? Well, angelic, nutty, spicy, extra, and sweet. So do you know what they did with these adjectives? They made us this, which it is so cute, and I love it. And I think it's even more hilarious because I had picked these outlandish adjectives. That's me. Yep, it's great. But on that note, happy Friday. We finished the first week of the 2nd semester. Peace out, y'all. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Hero on Heels.